So we are coming up with some well-designed Isha masks, which I'm sure there'll be a lot of debate about it. One of the problems of wearing mask like this tightly, the oxygen level in your blood will come down. So we created masks which are long. This mask will serve you quite well and they're comfortable to wear. Is there a danger out there in the city that you're going to? Definitely. If you're going to one of the 5, 6 major cities in the country, definitely. If you're going to medium-sized cities, it's little better. If you're going to a small town, much better. If you go into your village, you're safe, you don't have to really much bother about it. So if you're going into any of the big cities, is there a danger? Definitely. Well, the very transportation system, either you fly a plane, which is the worst thing to do right now because the air is circulated, or the train, which is little better, but people may be walking all over you. Anybody may get in anywhere. Issues are there. Not everybody is going to maintain their social distance, they're going to sneeze on your face. So we are coming up with some well-designed Isha masks. This is a little different in design, which I'm sure there'll be a lot of debate about it, because it has only one string, no bottom string. Because one of the problems of wearing mask like this tightly is, slowly the oxygen level in your blood will come down over a few weeks of wearing it. Well, that is one of the symptoms of this virus, that you have what is called as hypoxia, your oxygen levels keep going down and you don't know when it's happening and people collapse and die. So, wearing the mask all the time, which is mandatory now. If you step out of the ashram, even inside the ashram it is, but because there's a lot of space, sometimes you may not be wearing. But once you step out on the street, in public places in the country, right now it's mandatory. So we created masks which are long, but only one string, so that your breathing, oxygen levels will not go down. Well, I'm sure some people will argue, there's nothing like that. This is not a mask that you wear if you are going into an infected hospital or something. There you need that N1, what's it, N95 or something, that's a different one. This is a regular mask that from now on may become part of everybody's life in the world, if not every day. This must happen in some societies, it is already so. That is, if you have a cold, you must wear a mask. People will demand from now on, not just because of the virus, even if the virus goes away. If you have little cold, cough, you must wear a mask. This could become the way of the world in future. So, we have designed nice mask for you. It is long so that you can breathe, and if you sneeze, it's within your own confines, you're not sneezing on anybody. If they sneeze also, it is there. Can the virus go like this? Of course it can. But even if you're wearing two, if the concentration of… if it's a very saturated kind of infected place like a hospital, then this mask also is not going to help. So largely assuming you're only going in workplaces, managing social distance at home, or you're just taking a walk on the street, this mask will serve you quite well and they're comfortable to wear. Many designs we've made for you, you can wear that. But still, one important thing, and the only thing actually that we know is, Those who have strong immune system will survive, those who don't have will be affected by this, that's a clear thing. We don't know anything else about the virus except that one thing. So for that one thing, how to boost? One thing is you must keep your practice, which is the biggest thing, that your immune system will be very high, we have sufficient… I don't know if you watched this talk with this Harvard, researchers from the Harvard Medical School and what is that? What's the name of the hospital? Another…
Beth Israel.
Beth
Israel.
Okay. Beth Israel Medical Center, both of them have researched on the Isha Yoga practices and they've manifested what is happening at that level where the inflammatories and other BDNF and other markers are clearly showing the immune levels are much, much higher for people who are doing the practices. So at least now, it may happen in the world that people actually practice. I'm not saying you're not practicing, you are. Actually, we may have the highest level of retention in terms of doing practices in the world for any large organizations teaching out there. So, everybody should keep the practice.